Record. Right. Stretches. Let's make this a compact workout. So neck rotations. Other way. Clicky, clicky, click everywhere. Right hand on head, left hand behind you. Pull. Try to keep your spine straight. Go 45 degrees forward. Other side. .45 forward. Both hands behind your head. Pull down. Keep your spine straight. All right, release. Right arm over. Click, click, click. Same side, over your head. So much clicking today. Other arm over your chest. Same arm over your head. All right, right arm forward, palm up, pull on your fingers back. Face your fingers down, pull. Face your fingers down, palm up. Other hand. Fingers down, palm towards you. Fingers down, palm up. All right, forward fold. One hand or opposite hand on your opposite elbow. Rock side to side. Here, go to downward dog. Cycle out your heels. leg up and through, left arm up. Other side. Both hands down, back knee down, front leg straight, and reach forward. Back up, collapse your leg in, reach up. Back down, reach forward. Oh, my legs are sore. Release, come back up to downward dog. Right leg up and forward. Right arm up. Other arm. Both hands back down, drop the back knee, straighten front leg, lean forward. Back up, collapse that leg in front of you, reach up. Put your hands back down, reach forward. My legs are sore. Come back up, back to downward dog. Stretch here for a second. All right, put down a child's pose. Reaching forward. Reach to the left. Reach to the right. Come back to the center. Put both hands behind your head and walk your elbows forward. Come back up and go into Cobra. Look over your right shoulder. Over your left shoulder. and release. All right. Now Amy's joined us for our chill class. Hello, Amy. We're doing a chill class today because it's hot. So let's get straight into drills. So let's just start off with the passing drills, just for movement. So get your dummy, get water if you need to, keep your water by you, but get your dummy. Let's actually start off with closed guard passing drills. Everybody get the dummy? So let's just do the double lapel grip, higher, preferably. Right now my dummy is thick-chested. Double lapel, one arm on the sleeve, underneath, and then up, and then kind of like that, oh man, like the thrust up. So the dummy, you guys all know this, doot, 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 up, you let go of the lapel, come back down, do other side, shoop, 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 shoop. Deadlifts, essentially. We're doing deadlifts. Keep your back straight. So let's do those drills. Yeah. All right, next, let's do both hands on the hips. I'm gonna not have the dummy. Both hands on the hips. One knee goes in the butt crack. One knee opens up, and I'm going to push here, here, open, push. Actually, let's go this way. I think this way better. Put one leg over and pass this way. I like this pass the most. So we're opening up the guard, knee in the butt crack. I'm opening my other leg up 45, 90 degrees. I'm pushing the leg that's in front of me down. The one that's pushed 90 degrees is going to come through my arm and down, and then I'm going to put my elbow at the armpit, hand on the hip, and step over. I do that one a lot. Do both sides. Let me get this closer down to the ground. right, next. Next, let's do Sarah's pass of choice, which is a double under. I don't know where Sarah went, but Sarah's still there. Sarah's right there. I have the, the speaker in front of your video. Okay, so Sarah's pass of choice from a closed guard is to do that same opening, but instead of them opening up, I don't know if she's coming over here to be like, don't tell my secrets. She dives both of her hands in this hole that she's created here. And then because dummies are flat, but real people will have their butts up. So she's created this hole, and then she'll get, so you'll get the double unders here. So then get the person up, pass that leg, thumb in to the collar, or if it's no-gi at the shoulder, you're cupping the shoulder. Anyway, the other hand, if it's gi, I'm going to go behind the pants, and I'm going to hold on to the middle here, here. Here, I'm going to sprawl out, and I'm going to drop on them and let their legs fall down. So here, here. I'm doing that same L opening, and they don't open their legs. It might not even be a full 90 degrees. So I'm here, pushing at the hips, putting my knee in the butt crack. I'm opening up my legs. I'm going to dive both hands into that hole and then transfer the other hand to the other hip. Center myself again, grab the belt or whatever I can, and push them up so that they're on their shoulder. I'm going to reach across to the lapel or the shoulder. The other hand goes to the butt crack again. Pants. I'm going to sprawl out and let them fall here and get into side control. Yeah, go. Go, go, go. It's so much harder with a dummy though. Maybe it's because my dummy has 2 reams of paper, so every time I try to do this, I'm like putting my chest on a ream of paper. So it hurts. At least that's closer to a human, right? Yeah, not if you agree. All right, we're gonna do a submission straight out of that, or try to. I'm just gonna start from here, right here, just so you can see. I'm going to have my thumb in this collar, so I'm already set up to do the paper cutter choke, but I need my other hand to get to this shoulder or the back of their neck. So this hand, when I'm doing the double underpass, and I'm coming up here, I usually put it underneath at the butt crack, which I should do, but if I can make it all the way through this hand, I want to make it all the way to their shoulder. If not, I'm going to start passing, and then I'm going to shoot my hand through. So what I mean by that is, I'm here, I have my hand already ready for that paper cutter choke, and I'm passing, and now I'm already here, and before I put my legs down, I'm going to keep driving forward. I'm going to grab this hand at the collar, or the shoulder, then I'm here. And then I'm gonna drop down, my knees aren't on the ground. I'm going to paper cutter choke. I have to be holding something on this side. So whether it's the shoulder or I'm grabbing 4 fingers in to the lapel, I need something to secure that choke. This finger or this hold has to stay, and it's gonna drive down. Yeah, so from the double under, I'm gonna do the pass, get my hand into the collar. Once I'm passing, I'm gonna dive the other hand underneath, grab the shoulder or grab into the lapel, and then drive down. This hand goes down.
It's kind of hard to tell on a dummy. What would happen if you weren't grabbing on to that shoulder? You tried to choke them with that one arm.
Take a turn, and then you wouldn't have a choke. Right? They would like
turn towards you.
Well, I mean, their hips going the other way, but like you can't get the choke unless you have both. You have to have. So you have to have one hand securing from them moving around and the other hand paper cutting. If you're just, I mean, I'm sure you've had somebody, me, do this to you, right? And it keeps you in place or it makes you move a different way. But if you have both, it definitely secures you there and then you can finish the paper cutter. Without the hand there, you're just gonna force somebody to move, right? Once you're off their hips, they can shrimp towards you. Or shrimp away from you, legs towards you. Is that enough time? Okay. Now we're gonna work on stuff from side control. I'm just doing all technique today. I don't know. We're gonna work on that again in side control. One of the things that I wanted to do today. Can you see it? Yeah, you can sort of see that. All right. So we're gonna play with the lapel. So I'm in side control. Regular side control here. I'm going to grab this lapel and I'm going to pull. I want to go. I'm going to do that one first. So they're going to be, their hands are going to be here, and I'm trying to get underneath their arm, but they'll block somehow, and I'll end up here. So that just blocks their arm from. Can you see it? So I blocked their arm here, because usually they're putting their arms up here, right? This is a regular side control position. They're blocking me, and I'm trying to get this underneath to pass to the other hand, but they'll come back down with their elbow and try to block that from going across. So then I'll just capture their arm here, right? From here, I can go, this hand goes underneath the elbow. I'm going to grab again, and now they're still stuck. I'm going to Americana. I'm going to do 3. We're going to do 3 right now. 3 in a row. All technique today, guys. So that's number 1. Number 1 is the Americana. Number 2, they're still putting their hand there, and I'm going to go across and up and over here, but they're going to pull their arm out. I don't care. My hand is now going to go through the hole that I've made and come here, and I'm going to loop choke here. I'm going to sit my dummy up so you can see that one. Ow, just punched me in the face. So I'm here, and they're blocking, right? I put my lapel or their lapel over their hand, and they're like, nope. So they put their arm out, and now there's this hole that I've created with a lapel. I'm just going to put my hand through that hole from the outside in. From there, I'm going to grab my own shoulder or my tricep here to secure it. And then I'm going to, my hand is going to slide down to my elbow, but I'm going to make sure this hand is also pulling. So I'm going to slice here. So it's here, right? So that's number 2. Americana, loop choke. Number 3 is out of the Americana, so I should have gone in that order, but I didn't. So here, I've got their arm trapped with that Americana. I'm actually going to go up, leg goes around, and I got the triangle from the top, or they roll you or whatever. Yes, no, any of those you want to see again. So Americana, you can go into the triangle after that. It'll probably be better. And then the loop choke. I'm going to show them all again. Yeah, okay. I'm going to turn my camera downward some more. You can watch, you can not watch, whatever you want to do. Okay, I'm going to do the other side, just because this side's all messed up. All right, here, they've got their frame. They're not letting me get that underneath the arm. I'm gonna go over the arm. Here, I'm gonna put my hand underneath the elbow, grab the lapel, come over with the other hand, and get that Americana. Or they're framing up, let the lapel, put it over their hand. Here, I'm gonna come up, this leg comes over and around. I let that go into triangle. And lastly, here, framing up, get that great position, and they pop their arm out. I make that hole. I come from the outside in through the hole, put my hand at my tricep, bicep, and I'm going to push and pull. Great. And that is it. I need to redress my dummy. You can finish that triangle from the top, or you can roll, finish a triangle from the bottom. User's choice. Yeah, for a lot of that, I feel more comfortable on my back to finish triangle, but from the top, I would finish the arm bar in that triangle position because it's there. Yeah, there you go, Jen. It's hot, it's hot, it's hot. And I got sweat shorts on. Triple threat, triple threat. All right, was that enough time for those? Would you like to keep doing these ones? I only got one thumbs up from Jen. I'll see Sarah and Amy. Yes, good. Next three? Next three. All technique today. Although we're gonna do abs at the end because I feel like it. All right, so the next three, we're gonna do the lapel stuff, but successfully, so they're not stopping it with their arm. We're gonna do a combination of three, and the third one is really hard to do on my dummy, but hopefully it makes sense. So we're here in the regular side control. They're framing up, but that means there's space in the bottom to get their gi and pass it to this hand. So now I'm putting shoulder pressure down and I've got their lapel here. I'm actually going to lean forward here and come over with my leg. My calf / my knee, back of my knee is at their neck, and I'm just going to stretch my leg. I'm going to stretch my leg that way. My dummy is like coming apart. But yes, here. I've sort of also switched this leg so that I'm facing this way when I'm doing it. But when I'm here, I also want to face down when I finish here. So let me show that one again. I'm here. I've passed this lapel underneath to that hand. So it's only on that hand right now. The hand that was already underneath the head for side control. I'm still in regular side control aside from I have the lapel in my hand. I'm going to kind of beach body. I do that because I want to put my leg over, but I also want to straighten back out, and I'm straightening my leg here while keeping this pressure. I'm not letting my wrist bend. I want to keep that pressure into their neck. That's one. Two is similar to what we did earlier with the double underpass, but now instead of the shoulder, I have the lapel. So we're here, we have lapel, I'm passing it to my hand. Now I'm going to use this hand, I'm gonna dive underneath their shoulder on the closer side. I'm going underneath it, and then I'm gonna grab the lapel. So I have to come from here, I'm still turning. I have to put my shoulder pressure into their abdomen and grab that lapel. The lapel is now in this hand, and I'm underneath the shoulder. I'm gonna use this hand, I'm gonna grab thumb in, make sure that's secure, and then I'm going to paper cutter choke. I like getting off my knees with the paper cutter choke to put more pressure down. I'm not going to do it right now because the wall's behind me and it's too complicated. So here, so legs or knees off the ground, paper cutter, right? So that's number 2. Number 3 is the same setup with that one, but they know it's coming. So I've gotten the lapel underneath, I've passed it to that hand. I'm now passing my hand underneath and grabbing the lapel. Here, I've grabbed it. They know it's coming. They're not gonna let me get this, this lapel. So they're framing up and they're turning towards me. They're not letting me have it. So I'm just going to, since they're framing up against me and not letting me have it, I'm actually gonna pull their shoulder into me and I'm gonna put my chest over their shoulder here. So I can do this here. I want to put pressure down on their shoulder, and I'm going to put my hand underneath and grab. I'm going to put my hand underneath the head. I'm not going to put it here. I'm actually going to cut down here. And then I'm going to put pressure down on the shoulder so that it chokes them out. Making sure that, again, my wrist is tight. Yeah, so those are the 3. So the first one is the leg over. The second one is that paper cutter choke with the lapel. And the third one is the paper cutter choke, but they are framing up. So instead of using my hand to do the paper cutter choke, I'm using their own arm to do the paper cutter choke. I think it's called paper cutter. Yeah, outside arm. There you go. Don't forget. I don't think you switched your other hand. It's supposed to be on the lapel at that point. So go back. Yeah, do the second one. Yeah, yeah. You had it right earlier. And then the paper cutter. There you go. And then you do that one. And the situation is you're trying to get that lapel for the paper cutter and they're blocking you with the far arm. So the far arm, make the far arm come towards you. They're blocking you. So pull on that shoulder towards you so you almost get them on their side. And put your chest down on that shoulder. Yeah. Hug the head. It's me. I am so entertained right now. That's funny. All right, what time is it? 7:20. Do this a little bit longer. Ooh, do the other three. Circulate between the three where they block you and the three where you get the whole choke. I'm so sweaty and I'm not even doing it. There you go. Yep. Don't forget to do both sides if you haven't. Basically undressing your dummy. Triangle. Triangle.
I have a question. How exactly does the hand work go with transitioning from the lapel grip to the Americana grip?
So I'm just using the lapel to trap the arm. My window's open and I can smell the smoke. So I'm here. I'm using the lapel to get it over the wrist and here. I'm securing that with the other hand. I'm going to put this hand underneath the elbow and I'm going to actually grab the lapel on that side. So sometimes some guys can actually get finished right here because they don't have any shoulder flexibility. So I can pull that and like submit them. From here, I'm securing it. I'm going to put my hand over here or my elbow on this side of their neck. I'm going to grab the wrist and then finish from there. So I'm not even going to use the lapel at that point. I use the lapel to secure it in place, and I can transition. Does that make sense? So you could submit some guys with just having the lapel here, switched underneath, grab the lapel there, and then you can finish them because they have no flexibility, but they'll fight you.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. All right, 2 more minutes, and then we'll do some either abs or the thing that I have on my list, which includes arms. Alrighty. Put away your dummies. Yeah. I mean, this is what I had from Wednesday, but we could just do a bunch of crunches instead. But right here, I guess we're gonna do it because I'm already talking about it. So diamond push-ups are the first ones. Leg lifts side to side. Then legs up crunches where you're touching your toes. So it's your legs are straight up and you're doing the crunches toe touch. Then back on your hands and knees or hands and feet. So tap shoulder push-ups. I'll get to that. Then turn back around, brush and twist, V-ups, and then back to pike push-ups. Or we can just do 300 crunches on your own. Your choice. "45-second things, 300 crunches on your own." Which one? You can do both. I feel like Jen said both.
I don't remember what was on the board, so I'm going to do 300 crunches.
Everybody else? Amy, Sarah? 300 crunches? Do variations of crunches or anything abs. We'll do 300 crunches and 50 push-ups. Whatever kind of push-up you want. On your own. I guess I'm putting my timer away.